You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have a full roster of weekly GH spoilers for you. These run from Monday, December 11th, all the way through Friday, December 15th. We're going to dig in. We're going to unpack all of these. I'm so excited to tell you about this front burner storyline action. Real quick, if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Just real quick, as this week rounds out on Thursday and Friday, if you haven't seen them on the 7th and the 8th, we are going to see Lucy spending time with Scotty, thinking about the past, Portia telling Curtis about an experimental treatment for his spine, a customer at Kelly's that Carly finds intriguing. Maybe the pikeman guy is back, and Dante has some proof for Anna. Remember, he's looking for those files, and Gregory and Violet run into Alexis and things get awkward. And then in the last day of this week, Tracy is thinking back on her past. Molly and TJ make an offer to someone. Cody helps out Lois and Olivia, and BLQ and Chase announce their engagement while Anna updates Valentine about something, no doubt after, Dante gives her something. All right, now let's go into next week. Let's dig in. Let's unpack all this stuff. On Monday, December 11th, it is season 61, episode 66 of General Hospital. And Lois and Olivia are both suspicious about something. This could be something to do with Ned. It could be something about this Nina thing that Olivia knows about, or it could be about BLQ's wedding. We'll have to wait and see. I love every scene they have together. I love the Bensonhurst girls. I love the Bensonhurst vibe. Also on Monday, Dex opens up to Josslyn about some things about his past. I, for one, am hoping that the parents that let his brothers abuse him are not really his parents, and maybe, just maybe, he's got a secret dad in Port Charles. So we'll see. I'm excited to know more about Dex. I like him. Violet has some questions for her Uncle Chase. And remember, I just told you the end of the prior week that Violet had a run-in while she was out with Gregory with Alexis. I just wonder if Alexis said something to give away the fact that Gregory is dying, that he has ALS, and maybe that's what Finn is asking Chase about. Then again, she could just be asking him if she can be the flower girl at his wedding, which would be adorable. And Curtis takes a moment to tell his dad, Marshall Ashford, that there may be a treatment for his paralysis. I am so excited. He has been killing it, whether he's in the chair or back on his 2 feet. I love Donnell Turner, and I think he is doing great with this storyline. Nina admits something to Sonny on Monday, but no, it won't be the SEC stuff. Maybe about her deleting the MetroCourt footage. We'll see. We'll see. Tuesday, December 12th is episode 67 of season 61, and Nina has a proposition to consider. Maybe from Michael, maybe from Carly. I kind of like Nina pushing back on Michael because he's been such a tool lately, but I also really want this SEC thing to come out. Just go ahead and blow up, whether it blows over or blows everything apart. I don't care. I just want it out. I know a lot of you guys feel the same way based on your comments. And Tracy Quartermaine is definitely back in Port Charles. It looks like she comes back on Friday, but we know 100% she's back because she is so excited to see that it's not Eddie Main in her son's skin. It is actually her son, Ned Quartermaine. That should be a really exciting reunion. And Scott Baldwin tries to reach out to Liesl Obrecht, and I'm hoping that means that Kathleen Gotti might be coming back. Plus, BLQ makes a decision about something. I wonder if Brooklyn is making decisions yet about her wedding. The actress who plays her, Amanda Satin, did an interview recently and was asked about BLQ being a bridezilla and whether she'd want some big lavish thing. And she said, yes, probably a bridezilla and probably something more lavish, but then something changes her mind. So I just wonder, because a big lavish wedding takes time, if they might not go ahead and speed up their nuptials while Gregory is still in decent health before he takes a big downturn. Dante finds some papers that may help Anna Devane. Maybe he finally gets into the locker. Now, he gives her something at the end of this week, and then he's got some other documents next week. So I don't know at what point that he's going to give her those papers. But remember, it was interesting. He said he found a key to a train station locker. I'm not sure what decade the General Hospital writers live in, but in this day and age, it granted, train stations did used to have lockers, so did airports. But post 9/11, in the era of terrorism, domestic terrorism, things happening, there are not storage lockers like that hardly anywhere. Most train stations in the U.S. do not have them. They still have them in Europe in a lot of places, but not here. It is just extremely rare. A lot of times you have to, like, if you are taking a train and need to store your luggage, there are different retail establishments that will, there's this company called Rail Dude, and they will help you. You pay them basically to store your bags while you're out sightseeing, but I just don't like that they're not keeping current with the actual trends in this country when they write these plots. All right, Wednesday, December 13 is episode 68 of the current season, and we have Alexis completely stunned by something. It gives her pause, and Sonny makes a really big donation. I don't know when word is going to get out about Bobby's death. If it is out by Wednesday, I could totally see him making a big donation to General Hospital in Bobby's name. I think that would be amazing, but I don't know at what point we're going to find out what happened to her, but her death storyline is absolutely happening. So Ava tells Nina the truth. I'm sure she's finally going to confess and say, oh, by the way, I almost killed my ex-husband, Nick. And Carly is out with Donna Corinthos when she just happens to run into someone totally by chance. I don't think it's totally by chance. I think it is Brennan, aka the bad guy at Pikeman, who's also running WSB, and maybe he's putting himself in her path because he knows he needs leverage to use against Sonny. Meanwhile, Josslyn and Trina find out something about Adam Wright. Yes, we finally have a last name for their school chum Adam, and it is Wright. So poor kid, he's dealing with a lot of wrong things, but he is technically Mr. Wright. Thursday, December 14th is season 61, episode 69. Diane and Robert have a serious discussion, and they are deciding if they're going to move forward romantically. I'm kind of torn on them. I love Diane. I don't love Diane with Robert. I would kind of like Robert with Anna maybe, or I don't know. I just don't necessarily like Diane with him. I liked him with her ex. So that's just my 2 cents. We'll see how it goes. And TJ has concerns about something on Thursday. I am certain it has to do with, Christina's surrogacy. If it's not about that, maybe it's something to do with Curtis's experimental treatment. We'll see. And Christina tells Sonny what she's planning, and I'm sure that's to be a surrogate to her sister, Molly Lansing Davis. Meanwhile, okay, so this spoiler has been, I've seen it written 2 different ways in 2 different places. One of the ways I've seen it written is that Carly pressures Ava, and another says that Carly pressures Nina. But my understanding is that it's Ava and that that's the correct spoiler. So we shall see. And Alexis confides in Gregory. I wonder if it is about his son's case. Then we're going to close out the week on Friday, December 15th, which is season 61, episode 70. And Blaze is surprised by something. And I'm wondering if Christina says, oh, I know we were just kissing the other day and we're talking about dating, but I'm going to be pregnant soon. How do you bring that up? And Jordan reveals something to Alexis. Also on Friday, Sasha has a gift for Cody Bell. That's very sweet. And Laura Spencer meets with Sonny. And I wonder if that is about Cyrus and Austin's death and just, her icky brother that she is trying to give the benefit of the doubt, who clearly doesn't deserve it. And Brooklyn Quartermaine disagrees with Lucy Coe on Friday. I'm sure it's about deception. We shall see. Hey, if you haven't already, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our General Hospital spoilers. Definitely drop your comments on what you are excited to see next week. If you're glad to see Tracy back, if you're glad this Bobby storyline is moving forward, and what do you think about Mr. Brennan as Pikeman? He's a cutie. I've seen him on a lot of shows. He's been on a lot of sci-fi shows. I really like Charles Majeur, so I am enjoying his casting, and yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. All right, as always, this has been Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I'm here talking General Hospital with you 7 days a week. So come back tomorrow, and thanks for tuning in today. Talk to you soon.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.